Hey, this is Johnny, and I wanted to do a video to demonstrate the three tools I think Chief should add to its program. The first one, I'll start out and say the protractor tool is just invaluable to me in this program, in most programs, in fact, most CAD programs. And what it does is it allows you to rotate an object or any shape from a particular corner. Now, it doesn't have to be that corner. I can sit there and rotate around the center. I can sit there and rotate around, let's say, this line. And instead of going in and having to manually enter something, in fact, what's great about this, let me just show this. Let's say I had this line coming off here, and I wanted to rotate this box so that it was perpendicular to that line. Well, I just go to the center, come out straight, turn to the line. Boom. And in Chief, you have a rotate handle, and you can go in and enter in manually these line angles, but the protractor tool is just so much faster. And it's really, I think, something necessary for drawing in CAD. The next one that I'll demonstrate is the bucket fill tool. And what that is here I have just lines, and just to show that the lines don't have to be straight. So I can extract a shape out of closed line corners as easily as clicking in the center. And now I have this shape. So, and that works. Let me add one other thing to this real quick. So another interesting thing is, so there I have two shapes. So now I can go ahead and bucket fill that tool, press shift, and bucket fill there. And so I can keep building a series of filled polys into one poly very quickly. And that is a really nice feature, like filling walls, pushing walls in a section. Anyhow, it comes up so often. And so having a bucket fill type tool would be very helpful, I think. The last one I suggest is the opposite of a bucket fill tool, and that is a perimeter fill tool, which means that if I lasso, so I've selected that tool, and I lasso that, well, now it's found the closed line points inside of that shape that I lassoed. And where this is really helpful is especially when you're creating or wanting to create profile lines around an object. You can have a series of filled or closed or filled. I'm just drawing something really basic here. So let's just imagine for a second that this was somehow a wall section. So I just could come in here and I wanted to add a thick profile line around that. So that line right there is different than the other lines. Now I can add a thick fill around it. So these are huge time savers and allows, I think, the person drawing to be very flexible on how they want to present things without worrying about spending a ton of time tracing over or trying to select points. It's just these three tools, I think, would speed up Chief's CAD drafting by a long ways. So I hope they consider it. Thanks.